Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life. So why write the book right now, Arnold? Why?
It was a total fluke, because I started 10, 12 years ago doing commencement speeches, and I said to myself, I got to kind of teach kids something that they need to know how to be more successful rather than just do a regular speech. And so I did at USC the commencement speech, and after that the reaction was really great, which was kind of like, here are the 5 or 6 things that I wished I'd known, and I gave them the kind of the tools to success. And then I got a really positive reaction, and then other universities asked me to give speeches and commencement speeches. Then I was asked to do motivational speeches. So all of a sudden I was on a speaking circuit doing motivational speeches. So I said to myself, this is the craziest thing. I never ever thought of myself as a motivational speaker or anything. And then publishers started getting in touch with me and saying, you should do a motivational book. And then my agent finally said, look, I think that we can really find a great publishing house that will understand the things that you're trying to accomplish and motivating people, helping them to be more successful, helping them to be happier with the progress in life in order in the direction they go and so on. And so let's go and find a good publishing house. And so we found Penguin in America and in England, and we made the deal.
And you made the deal. And it just seems like at this day and age too, Arnold, that any help in trying to figure out how you can be part of something and the community can come together and be made better. It just seems like right now we need that more than ever, quite frankly.
Yes,
Arnold.
absolutely. But, it's really wild if you think about it, how many people are unhappy, how many people are angry because of the lack of success or because they're not really doing the things that they want to do in life. And so what I've always felt was that I was always happy. I was always happy with the job that I was doing. When I was training 5 hours a day for bodybuilding, I was happy because I knew what I'm shooting for. I knew that this is the goal. Here's my vision, to be Mr. Universe, to be the greatest bodybuilder of all time. And that's what I'm shooting for. So I was happy going to the gym and doing the sets and the reps and the weights and all of those kind of things, rather than kind of feeling, oh my God, another day of training. There was always a purpose there. So I feel like that if people wake up in the morning and there's a purpose, there's a reason, and there is, you're passionate about something that you're chasing, it makes life so much better and you are so much happier. Because so many people get up in the morning and they have no goal, they have nothing. So that's why you have 78% of the people in America hate their jobs. And I think this is just a miserable number if you think about it, because that's why people can't wait to retire. I mean, I do the opposite. I try to do everything I can not to retire, right? I mean, so that's because I'm happy with what I do. I'm happy with the acting. I was really happy when I was the governor of California and I was sitting up there in the Capitol and learning every day all the policy stuff and how to bring people together, how to negotiate, how to be inclusive, and how to get things done, and then how to sell this idea to the people of California and bring them in, and make them understand what we were trying to do in order. So it was so challenging. It was so much fun to represent 40 million people. Yeah. And it was the greatest job I've ever had.
Arnold Schwarzenegger here on the Rich Eisen Show. Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life. It's a #1 New York Times bestseller already. And
can I ask you a question?
I'm here for you, sir. Yes.
Okay, good. What is it that you enjoy the most about your podcast and about interviewing people?
I'd love to meet people. I really do. And that's why this show is also a radio show, because I love giving out the phone number and having people call in and get to meet them and get to chat. I used to be a stand-up comic in college. I'd always loved the back and forth. I love the reaction from people, and I don't get that, in a studio environment.
Right.
And I just love telling, I love hearing people tell stories. I love eliciting stories. I love making people feel comfortable. And I love all of that.
Yeah,
I really
you're
do.
Doing a great job with it.
Thank you.
And what I detected is that you're curious. And I think that in your job,
yes,
when you're curious, half of the battle is won. Because you're curious about people, you're curious about their stories, and that comes out when you do the interview.
Well, I'm honored for you to say that.
Much.
So thank you for saying that too. And one thing that I learned, over doing this for as long as I have, the toughest part is listening.
Yeah,
because I'm always
know.
thinking like, what's the next question,
But
whatever.
that's one of my chapters in the book.
It's listening.
Open your mind and shut your mouth. Exactly, yeah.
I know.
Because God gave us 2 ears and only 1 mouth, right? So let's listen twice as much. That's
For sure.
Idea, yeah.
Be useful. 7 Tools for Life. Again, where all books are sold. The great Arnold Schwarzenegger here on The Rich Eisen Show.
Thank you.
Catch The Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.